We're here to talk about the Mercury 9. I got the camera angle a little low, but so you can see this. I'll adjust it later. We're starting to work on actually building a command center here. And have this aftermarket decal set from TSDS. Alright? I mainly bought it because I saw this. And I think I've discussed this thing before. This is printed on plastic. This is going to look really good as a backdrop for the command center. I don't think I can arrange it properly on camera right now. Close enough. You guys can get the idea right there. It's going to make a good backdrop. Okay? So that's why I bought it. Here's the main problem. I don't think this guy understood scale who made these. That's one. Two, they're printed on clear decal film with no white background. So if I put these on a black model, you're not going to see one of these decals. They're just going to fade right out. None of this is printed on with like an Alps printer where they put down a layer of white then they print the color on top of that. No. He's just printed straight on clear. So that flag will disappear on a black model. In fact, I got half a mind to show you that because I got a nice metallic piece of styrene here I was experimenting with. I should cut one of these decals out and stick it on here and just show you what happens. That's inexcusable. You shouldn't even sell a product like that. Okay? There's no registry marks, no nothing. Alright? Another problem with it, and this is what really irritates me, is the sense of scale. 1/350, correct? Right where my thumb is sitting. This is an entry door. The directions say put it right here. Alright? Now, what I have in my hand right here are some 1/350 crew members from a Tamiya. And you'll notice a 1/350 person standing next to that door. The entry bar, and it's kind of hard to see, so let me zoom that in just a little bit more so you guys get a better view of it. There we go. Okay. Can you see the 1/350 people? Yes, you can. And you can see I'm putting one right next to that door. And he's just coming up to the push bar. That's not 1/350. That's probably 1/175, about half. I mean, it's about twice the size it should be. All these decals are wrong in one way or another. Okay? That's a garage door. I know where it's supposed to go on the corresponding model kit. Yeah, that's feasible, but a garage door that big, again, the slats are freaking huge. Whereas if you look at the photo etch kit here, let's see if I can find the garage door in the photo etch kit. Yeah, it's right there. So let's see if we can compare the two. Get them close to each other in shot. That one and that one. This one looks a heck of a lot more possible. And this one's got far better doorways on it than that kit does. Let's see if I can find them real quick. There they are. Let's see if I can get them on camera. Yeah, right. You see the people? You see the people, right? There's the doors. It comes with 8 doors to use. Now, that's in about the right scale with these people down here. It's about the right scale with those people. Okay? Whereas this door, no way. So, if you decide you want to build a Mercury 9, and you're going to do some aftermarket from Paragraphics. I haven't gotten into it yet, but it's at least in scale. Aftermarket from TSDS. Don't bother. Okay? I am going to cut out one of these decals, and I am going to stick it on that metal, just to show you what I'm talking about. Just to see. I'll probably use that doorway, because I'm not going to use that doorway for nothing. And just watch it fade out when I put it on this thing. Okay? Alright, I'm done ranting. No more review of that product. Back to what I'm doing is I've cut this out. I'm going to stick it back there like this. Okay? I'm going to take some strip styrene and build a ledge for this to sit on and glue that ledge down so this just hooks in there. Then I'm going to build a backdrop for this screen to mount on. Thusly. Okay? And then I'm going to put the backdrop across the back here. So I'm going to backlight it and illuminate it so it'll all look good. Okay? And again, this is the only thing worthwhile in the DS upgrade kit. Don't mess with the rest of it. You know, and I'm not trying to badmouth whoever created that because I don't know them. I just know that it's not any good. It's not in scale. Now, if I were to paint the thing white, all these decals would be beautiful. I'm not painting the thing white. So, I'm painting it the way the painting guide says to paint it. That came with the directions. Which is metallic. Hence, the sample card. Playing around, trying to mix my colors, trying to see what I can come up with, trying to see what they're going to look like. Alright, enough ranting. I'll get back to work and show you what I've done in a little bit. I'm going to build some display monitors and there's a couple other things on this too. It'll be fun. Strip styrene is my friend. Alright, be back in a bit. I'm working on the base for the Mercury 9. You can see I got a pretty good sized gap right there. This one has a teeny gap. This up corner has a teeny gap. And this corner has no gaps. It's the way it was. I didn't quite sand and cut everything perfectly. It happens. Okay? And I knew that was going to happen. I bought some putty. Now, if you read this real carefully, it says the putty does not harden. Yeah, there's a pause there for a reason. Wood putty that does not harden. If that does not harden, how can I put a finish on top of that? What's to prevent someone from coming along a little bit going, oh, I see putty there, and just sticking their finger in there and just gouging it all out? This is worthless. I don't even think of any instance when I'd want putty that doesn't harden. Not one. So that's going to the big dustbin in the sky. I probably should take it back and get my money back. I'll think about it. I'll see how much it costs. If it's under $1, it's just going to the garbage. Actually, I should take my money back on principle. Take it back and get my money back. Anyhow, I didn't want to go looking for putty because the particular hardware store I got that from, the one closest to my house, only has that brand of putty. So I got a tube of carpenter's glue. I went out to the table saw and cleaned out all the sawdust. And I made my own. So I'm going to fill the gaps using that. So I'll be back as soon as I'm done filling gaps. Well, it ain't pretty, but it's in there. It's going to require some sanding, and I knew that would happen. I have to wait till tomorrow. Let that dry overnight because it's pretty freaking ugly. But here's the happy thought. I don't have to worry about matching color because, well, it's wood colored. It's going to sand fairly well, unlike this stuff. This stuff doesn't sand well at all. But since it's mainly wood particles with a glue binder, it'll actually sand very, very well. So, vacation photos. Anyhow, I'm going to put this aside and let her dry overnight. I'll show you the results in the morning. Hello, YouTube people. We're taking a break from our walk around. Or should I do the famous wandering eye thing? Or should I make the other eye wander? Anyhow, this is more of a traditional Greek type garden. If you take a look around. And that's what I mean by this place. It's utterly amazing how you can walk 3 feet and the entire theme and feel of the place changes. That is some fantastic work, if you ask me. And then we got this monstrous bamboo structure, modern art thing back here on the hill. And I don't know who's thinking about that thing. You know, I've never gotten into modern art. I'll take this classical type garden art any day over that stuff. I don't know how Nellie thinks about it, but that's what I think.
Just happy with this.
The roses
behind me.
Oh yeah, look at these rose bushes. This is a wall of roses, and they are gorgeous. It smells nothing but roses right here. Yeah, we're buying a house soon. She wants me to do this to her backyard. See the eyes? That's a face I should give her.
I know you can do it.
I know I can do it. It's a matter of time. Because laying a brick path like this, it can be done, but that's a lot of work. And I won't do a brick path like this. I'll do pavers. Cobblestones. Still a lot of work. Anyhow, we still have a third of this garden to walk, and we've been out here for 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Yeah.
A third?
1/3 left. This thing's huge. Bigger than most city parks. We haven't even gotten to the children's garden yet. It's on the other side of the road. Somehow I don't think we're getting to the children's garden. Anyhow, we'll be back later. Okay, I had to come around here just so you guys could see the monstrous bamboo sculptures that are sticking up around this place. Now, they were put there because of decay and nature and all sorts of other things, but I just don't find them all that attractive. We walked around the corner into the herb garden and the smell hit us, and it's just a wonderful smell. And I love that tree right there. And we have a sundial. I don't know what time the sundial says. We're gonna go find out. It says it's about 3:30. It's actually about 4:15, so it's off a bit. We need to pick it up and turn it a bit. You want to turn it? You sure? Oh, it probably only weighs about 700 pounds. Maybe we ought to get a bunch of people together and just pick it up and turn it. Say it's wrong, we need to fix this. Infamous water fountain, we've been to 5 of them, only one has worked. We're gonna go try this one, see if it works. This is one thing about the Denver Botanical Gardens, is bring some water. It's gurgling. This one kind of works. I love the view of this thing. Just makes it feel like it's a lot larger than it is for some reason. That'd be cool to have in your backyard.
Yeah.
And here's the culprits in making this area smell. That lilac bush right there. I think it's a lilac bush anyhow. Look, nothing but lilacs.